The little star who found her light. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if the stars are watching? Over you, tonight I will tell you the story of a little star who thought she was too small to shine and how she learned that even the smallest light can brighten the darkest night. So snuggle into your blankets, my dear ones, and let the story begin. My dear little ones, it is your old storyteller again. Tonight we drift beyond forests and mountains, past rivers and seas, high into the velvet sky where the stars twinkle like diamonds. Long ago among the stars lived a little one named Luma. She was the tiniest star of all. She looked around at the great shining stars near her and sighed. They are so bright and beautiful, but I am too small. Who will ever notice me? Every evening when the stars lit up the sky, Luma would try her best to shine, but her light was faint compared to the others. Sometimes she tried to hide behind a cloud because she felt shy. One night she whispered to the moon, "Dear moon, why was I made so small and dim?" The moon smiled gently and said, "Little one, every light has its purpose. Be patient and you will find yours." But Luma was not sure. She thought perhaps the moon is only being kind. Days passed and Luma grew sadder. She wanted to be helpful but did not know how. Then one evening the clouds grew thick. A great storm rumbled over the earth. Rain fell hard and the stars above were hidden. The villagers below huddled in their homes. They needed to travel to fetch water, but the paths were too dark and dangerous. Without light they feared to leave. Luma peeked from behind the heavy clouds. She saw the people struggling, and her heart filled with courage. Though she was small, she whispered, "I must try." She pushed through the clouds and shone with all her might. Her light was tiny, but it pierced the darkness like a silver thread. The villagers looked up and gasped. "A star is guiding us." They followed her faint light along the path to the river, filling their jars safely. Then they followed her back home. When they returned, their hearts were full of gratitude. They prayed to the heavens, thanking the little star. From that night, the villagers looked for Luma each evening. Children pointed up, saying, "There she is, the star who helped us." Even though she was small, she became special in their eyes. And Luma's heart glowed brighter than ever. The other stars twinkled around her, saying, "Well done, little one. You have found your purpose." The moon smiled with pride. "You see, my dear, sometimes the smallest light shines brightest when it is needed most." From then on, Luma never hid again. She knew her light. The small could guide and comfort. She shone happily every night, not trying to outshine others, but to be herself. And that was more than enough. And so, my dear ones, remember this. You may feel small or think you are not important, but every kind act and every gentle word is like a star in the night. Even the smallest light can brighten someone's path. Be like little Luma and shine in your own way, for that is what makes the world beautiful.